What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for January 10th, 2023. So apologies for the late video on this news one here. I had some emergencies going on in real life. Everything's okay now, but oof, a fun birthday, I'll tell you that much. But what we do have is two new heroes, both a regular version and a Transcendence version coming out this month on Chinese New Year. Now, I do have confirmation. They did say this is going to happen pretty much as a special for this 1 month, and then we're going back to the normal rotation. So I think they just wanted to get, since they just had like Vulcan come out for like the light hero for Christmas, they wanted to have like the dark hero fully come out for Chinese New Year, because let's be honest, Chinese New Year is one of the biggest events of the year. Probably going to be good rewards with it as well. So let's take a look at these two heroes, both the dark version and the Transcendence version, and it sounds like they're a priest, but let's jump right into it. So these are the two heroes we will be seeing. As you guys can tell, we have a new dark hero on the left hand side and a new Transcendence hero on the right hand side. All I gotta say is the artists lately have been doing an awesome job with the character designs and everything. I know a lot of games kind of like, you know, take a little bit from other modes of artistry and stuff like that, and other genres and other games and stuff. So if you've seen either one of these, let me know, because I always love seeing the comparison to what we have in Idle Heroes to what people think they are. But I did a little bit to try to cut this image out so you can actually see the outline of this hero, and her name is Elena. So Elena, it says, let the dark forces rule the mainland, but what does this have to do with me? Forget it, tomorrow I'll think about it. So I think they made her like a very lazy hero, and I believe she's a nun, which leads me to believe she's going to be a priest. Wouldn't be the first time they do something weird with the class and what the hero looks and sounds like. But Elena says, or it says for Elena, on the land close to the border to the Shadow Kingdom, it has been affected by some shadowy power. Although the Shadow Kingdom does not exist in the actual real world, the shadow power will still be around the corner. So the remaining residents will see nothing at all. Elena is a nun of the Shadow Church. So again, I feel like it's gotta be a priest, right? Her original task was to spread the power of shadows and transform innocent people into the fighting power of the dark forces. But her nature is that she has no motivation at all. Kind of like a lot of us, right? People affected by her magic will become listless, don't want to do any work, and lose interest in everything. Yeah, it sounds normal too. Sometimes even Elena can't even manipulate familiars to influence others because she's just too lazy. This is not negative to Elena. I am afraid that the emotion of being full of enthusiasm is kind of like a torture to her. So kind of cool that we get a little backstory for the main hero, and then we're also going to get some backstory for the next hero we're going to talk about. So again, just to briefly touch on this, I do believe this is going to be a priest, but we will jump in game 2 and talk about it a little bit more. We do have this, and we have the name of what Transcendence Elena is going to be, and it is Phantom Defier Elena. So what do we have for her? It says the shadow of world... The shadow of, or I guess it's supposed to be Phantom Defier Elena, is a very lazy god. She neither cares about the development of the world around here, nor helps the people who live in it. She has no faith, no mission, and people of the planet are not her. It says it's not living well, and she just watched silently, and then says something like, "Oh, this is boring." So weird translation, but pretty much the synopsis. It kind of makes it sound like she's more of like a benevolent ruler. Oh man, I didn't realize how rough these edges were on this right here. Oh jeez. I tried to Photoshop this out. The light purple edges really got me here, so it is very rough looking for her actual image file. I'm sorry, I did not get the full quality versions this week. But yeah, Elena doesn't care about things or people she used to. Because of on a whim, the entire Zerg race, which I guess, yeah. I don't know if the Zerg race is like the void creatures, basically, was deceived or into the abyss, causing the entire Zerg group to not only destroy their own planet, but also become a disaster to the entire galaxy. Yes, sounds like Star Wars, not Star Wars, StarCraft, there we go. And when Elena knew about this afterwards, she just sighed, oh, poor little bugs. Then she left it behind and never had a thought about it again. So yeah, she definitely is the lazy side here at what they're trying to get across. It says, since Elena is a very lazy god, she must not want to do very much. She prefers to stand all the time and is unwilling to do things by herself. So we set her up in a way that makes it look like she has a little pet, although compared to a little pet, it's more of a poor little slave. Oh, and that must be the little floaty guy right here. All actions of Elena can be done by her minions. Throwing out pets, arranging dresses, handling the housework, and other trivial matters are all done by her minions. When Elena is tired, pets can also be turned into chairs for her to sit on and rest. I get you. That's what this shadow creature basically is right now. It's her chair. That makes more sense. Okay, so it says compared to Elena, she, as a Transcendence hero, has become much more refined, much more designed with her star dress and her headgear up the top here, which not only expresses the characteristics of her Transcendence hero-ness, but also presents the improvements as she evolves. So interesting. And again, remember guys, these are both going to be releasing at the same time. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a priest, but let's just take a look in game and see what we think it's going to be. So when we actually take a look at the heroes, it does make sense that this hero would be a dark priest, because you'll notice we already went through warrior, mage, assassin, ranger, and priest. Is literally the oldest one out of the second 6, because you'll notice you always go through like a group of 6 heroes. They try to hit one of every single class in a faction, and Amun-Ra is the oldest one. Now, Amun-Ra was probably one of the most meta-defining priests to ever hit the game, besides like Fairy Queen Vesa. So as far as power levels go, it feels like it could be a very strong hero. Who was the other priest? And actually, you know what? There wasn't. Wait, that was the first 1, 2, 3, 4. That was actually the first priest, right? Yeah, it's actually the first priest of the dark ever that got it. So yeah, we're definitely due for another one, because there's definitely 2 of everything else. So yeah, we'll have to see how this priest turns out, because Fairy Queen Vesa turned out pretty strong. Rainia, it's just we never really got a great chance to use her that much, so we don't really know if she's that great per se. So we'll have to find out. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think about this double release. It is saying that we will go back to the normal schedule, but I think they just wanted a Transcendence hero for Chinese New Year. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.